What's good, YouTube? Another NBA prediction. Today we're going to talk about Rookie of the Year. And this prediction is really, you don't really know who to pick on this because usually the player on the worst team gets it because he can put up the most numbers. And sometimes I'm looking at Jahlil Okafor. A lot of people say he was going to be Rookie of the Year, but like I said in my rookie analysis, Summer League, I don't really see it happening because that team is so terrible. It's going to be hard for him to score. I told people in that video he gonna have to score in the first 5 seconds. If he gonna have to score in that 5 seconds, he's either gonna get double team trapped. He gonna have to either pass the ball out, which means he doesn't score, or he gonna go to the free throw line, which means it's gonna be hard for him to score. If you gotta score every 5 seconds, Jahlil Okafor gonna have to work his ass off to score 16, 17 points a game to win Rookie of the Year. He could score 16, 17 because he's gonna get a lot of touches because there ain't that much talent in Philly, but that's the problem. There's not enough talent in Philly for him to really dominate on the block. They can move him around, give him some backdoor cuts. He can score. He's not really known as a dominant rebounder offensively, especially because the NBA will be more athletic and more bigger, and more people will be able to bang and keep up with him. And most of the NBA centers are more athletic than Jahlil Okafor. So it's going to be hard for him to realistically, to me, for him to win Rookie of the Year unless they really do like the Michael Carter Williams. But he put up like almost a triple-double. Jahlil Okafor probably gonna put up like 16, 7 or 8 rebounds, and that would be enough if he could put up those numbers. But it's going his field goal percentage, like in summer league, is going to be terrible because he's going to have to score in 5 seconds, and he gonna spend a lot of time at the free throw line like DeAndre and Dwight because they gonna foul him. Like I said, he either gonna get double team, trapped, pass the ball out, or get fouled. And that's all low percentages for him to score. So he gonna have a tough time winning it. So I don't see Jahlil Okafor walking away with the reward. That's just my opinion. But like I said, you might disagree. Another person to have a huge chance is Karl-Anthony Towns because he's playing on Minnesota. But you seen how Andrew Wiggins. Only reason why he put up those numbers really because Kevin Martin and them got injured. Gave him more time to score, be the go-to guy for a little bit. They didn't win that many games, but he was able to stat pad at the second half of the season because everybody got injured. Rubio was injured, Kevin Martin injured, Pekovic injured, so he had more chances to throw up more shots. So with that said, he ended up getting Rookie of the Year in the landslide this year. And Carl, he gonna have a harder chance because everybody so far is healthy. Pekovic, Kevin, Andrew, Zach, Ricky Rubio. At the start of this season, he gonna have so many people that gotta get touches, so many people that's gonna want to get the ball, and so many people that's gonna want to prove, like Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, they want to prove they improved, and they want to prove that they're great players. He's gonna be good though because he don't really need the ball. He can shoot the spot up three, the spot up mid range. He can post, get some 4 or 5 post touches. He can get some offensive rebounds. So Karl-Anthony Towns got a realistic chance, but he gonna have a lot of work. He gonna have to do a lot of dirty work because they don't really need him to do that much because they got a lot of talent. I don't think the talent on Minnesota fit, but they got a lot of talent on that roster. I can't deny that. So with that being said, I think Karl-Anthony Towns won't win it, but he got a realistic chance like Jahlil Okafor because he played on a bad team. But like I said, that team got a lot of talent, and they got a lot of people that want shots. Like Kevin Martin, you know he want a lot of shots. Andrew Wiggins don't want his shots. Ricky Rubio don't want the ball in his hands. So with that being said, Karl-Anthony Towns got a good shot, but I don't think he's going to win it. Another person that got a good shot is D'Angelo Russell, but everybody say he's a bust. He's terrible because what he did in summer league. But in Lakers, he's gonna not. They projecting that he won't even start now because what he's did. But I think Byron Scott gonna do like he did, start Russell and Clarkson and Kobe at the 3, or he might bring Russell off the bench. But Russell gonna have some chances to shine, and he gonna have some chances to put up a lot of numbers. But if he comes off the bench, most likely he won't win Rookie of the Year. So I don't think his shot is that good. And he's a point guard. It's going to take him time to adjust to the NBA length, the NBA athleticism, and the NBA speed. He could turn out to be like a good point guard. He could turn out to be a Trey Burke, where he's just not athletic and mobile enough to get where he wants to on the court and get the shots that he wants. So he could either be a Trey Burke, or he could just be a good player, or he could just be an all-star. So while I'm looking at what he did in Summer League, he turned out to be more of a Trey Burke. But he got a whole season to work on his game, add more to his game, and we don't know what he's going to be because he's a hard worker. So we don't know what he's going to be, but I don't really think he's going to win Rookie of the Year like everybody else was saying. Them the 3 biggest shots I think got a chance based on a roster because Chris Tapps, you know, he's not going to get that many minutes. Like they already said, Mario Hezonja, he not gonna get that many minutes because he got Victor Oladipo, Tobias Harris in front of him, so he don't really have a logistic chance. Willie Cauley-Stein got a shot to be a all rookie team member, but he just can't score enough points with DeMarcus Rondo, Rudy Gay, Marco Bellinelli, and all these players. He gonna get a lot of dirty work points, offensive rebounds, lobs. Rondo will give him a couple lobs, a couple bounce passes off cuts. So he gonna put around, I can see him averaging around 8, 9, 10, 11 points at 11 points at a max, like 11 and 7, because you know Rudy Gay rebounds, DeMarcus Cousins rebounds. So realistically, he ain't gonna be able to grab that many boards unless he crashing the board super hard, which he's capable of. But you know Boogie is doing the same. So it's like DeAndre and Blake. DeAndre crashing the boards, he got more rebounds than Blake, and his rebounds went down to 7 and 8 because of DeAndre. So it could have the same effect on Willie Cauley, and he has a good chance of being a solid rookie. He could be an all-rookie first team depending on Jahill and Karl-Anthony Towns numbers, but he's definitely gonna be on rookie first or second team. And I think the rookie of the year for me is Stanley Johnson. I said this before he even became what he did in Summer League, but the second person I got the runner-up is Miles Turner. Miles Turner to me could win rookie of the year because he can rebound enough on that team because he's going to be the primary rebounder. He can score enough points because he got Monte Ellis and George Hill in a pick and roll. You know, Monte Ellis, they're going to run that spread pick and roll where Paul George Hill, Paul George, and all these guys, even Miles Turner, going to be in the corners and shooting spot up three, spot up mid-range, and cutting to the basket. And you know Monte Ellis can be a primary ball handler, cutting to the paint. You got to do a pick your poison type of offense. So with that being said, Miles Turner got a good chance of winning rookie of the year because he got easy buckets. Like he can score easy threes, easy mid-range, he a good finisher, and he's tall. He's a tall guy, and he's real mobile and athletic, so he can get to where he wants in the court. And he's a decent free throw shooter, so if he get fouled, he can knock down the free throws. So I think Miles Turner to me was probably the best rookie in Summer League. And with NBA talent around him like Paul George to make his job better and easier, and Monte Ellis, another playmaker, can make his job easier and better, I think people sleeping on Miles Turner to win Rookie of the Year this year because he's going to get a lot of role player buckets. So with that being said, that's the easiest buckets to get and most efficient buckets to get. Jahlil Okafor will have to work for every shot he get. Miles Turner will not. And I think that's why I got him second. And he was better than Jahlil Okafor in Summer League anyway. But my Rookie of the Year is, before I end the video, Stanley Johnson, because I feel like what Stan Van Gundy does to players, like you say, he made Jameer Nelson an all-star by putting him in the right position to score. Stanley Johnson, he a go-getter. Nobody said that about him, but he gets the bucket, he gets the contact, he's an aggressive guy. He knows how to score, he knows how to bang, he knows how to get where he wants on the court, he knows how to shoot, to spot up three. And you know Reggie Jackson became better as a facilitator as the season went on. They got more floor spacing with Ersan, Jody Meeks. So with that being said, he gonna have chances to cut to the paint, bang, score in the post, get on fast break, shoot up, spot up three, shoot up, spot up mid range, and get easy buckets. And I feel he got a high confidence in his game. And Stan Van Gundy, like I said, got ability to put players in areas where they succeed on the court. And I think that's just excellent for Stanley Johnson to come in, have a team that's young and around his age, and all trying to develop and get better. And Stan Van Gundy is the perfect coach to get the best out of his players and put them in position where they succeed at. So I think Stanley Johnson or Miles Turner gonna grab it. And I'm gonna go with Stanley Johnson because I think he can score more points. But that's my Rookie of the Year pick is Stanley Johnson. But I said it before he even played a Summer League game. I'm not bandwagoning off his Summer League performance. I got the video. I said it before he even played in Summer League that he was Rookie of the Year. So quote me, I'm quoting it. I've been said it before he even played, dominated Summer League. And Miles Turner, I got him number 2.